Hey, Shalom. First and foremost, before I begin, love to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakha HaKodash. I want to give double honors to my teachers, the head apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and a Kazakh Shalom to the hopeful elect. Real quick, I was thinking about the lesson Elder Yeshua did, pretty much going into the fulfillment of Isaiah 16 and 18. You know, and here at Great Millstone, we just don't take things for face value. You know, we do a little bit of research, we do a little bit of extra digging. We make sure that we understand it so we're able to teach others. So this Isaiah 16:18. It says, violence shall no more be heard in thy land. What land is that referring to? The land of Israel. Waste nor destruction within thy borders, but thou shalt call thy walls salvation and thy gates praise. And like the elder beautifully went into, you know, with that revelation, the walls represent us. You know, the scriptures talk about how Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, will beautify the meek with salvation. Then he mentions the dimensions of the walls. But I mention this because of the earlier half of the verse, violence shall no more be heard in thy land. This is an indicator that you guys, Amalek, the JOOs, are not the people. This is News Israel Today. IDF sees chance for strikes on Iran nuke sites after knocking out Syria air defenses. Exclusive blank concedes on Israeli troops in Gaza, raising hopes for hostage deal. Look, that's a war zone over there. Look at all this stuff that's going on in the so-called Middle East and our Holy Land. It's been all types of wars going on. But when the real Jews are over there, when the real Israelites aren't having that land, it's not going to happen anymore. This is a future prophecy. One of my favorite precepts, Isaiah 2:2. And it shall come to pass in the last days that the mountain of the Lord's house shall be established in the top of the mountains. Mountains represent governments and peoples. And the mountain of the Lord is Mount Zion, Israel. And shall be exalted above the hills, which are the smaller governments, other people, and all nations shall flow into it. All the other nations are going to be our slaves and tributaries. They're going to pay homage and reverence us. And everybody's going to serve Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Verse 3, and many people shall go and say, come ye, and let us go up to the mountain of the Lord. Again, that mountain represents the people. To the house of the God of Jacob, and he will teach us of his ways, and we will walk in his paths. Jerusalem is a nomen omen. Yerushalayim, it means to teach peace. And that peace is going to be achieved and kept through the laws. You know, we are going to have the download. That's what the new covenant consists of. And all the heathens are going to be beaten to submission. But the scriptures talk about that rod of iron. It says, for out of Zion shall go forth the law and the word of the Lord from Jerusalem. And he shall judge among the nations, who the Israelite man, and shall rebuke many people. And they shall beat their swords into plowshares and their spears into pruning hooks. So there's going to be no more need for war. No need for nukes. No need for a defense budget. No need for any of that. And again, for context, going a couple verses up, this is in the last days. This is after World War III. This is after the elect of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is delivered and beamed up out of America and all the other places where Israelites have been scattered. And this is when the everlasting kingdom in Daniel 2 and Daniel 7 is established. So It says, and he shall judge among the nations, and shall rebuke many people, and they shall beat their swords into plowshares, and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore. So again, these two scriptures prove that you all are not the people, and you try to throw off, the common man. Well, you try to take on the identity of the people. I'll say that. You try to align yourself with the prophecies, with the way you dress, the way you do things. But the spirit of Yahweh Shemel Shah allows us to discern between good and evil, and the truth and falsehood. So, Lord willing, this was edifying. The Wadi Yahweh Shemel Shah, forgive me, Spirit, to do this lesson. And until next time, Shalom.